Coach, I know this is one that both teams had circled on the schedule. I mean, both have been playing really, really well, and something had to give. Tonight, fortunately, you guys came out at the bottom end of that.
Yeah, you know, I thought the kids played hard. And you know, I was proud of our effort. We hung in there with a really good team. You know, they're a good team. They can run a lot of guys at you, and you know, we came up a basket short.
They came up 6 points ahead of you inside of a minute, and you guys 7 points ahead and managed to make a game of it.
Yeah, you know, we got to miss some free throws, and we finally made a couple big shots there. You know, we didn't shoot it very well from the perimeter all night, and that you know, we finally made a couple there late.
Can you talk about that shot that McLean made late in the game that gave you guys really the chance to?
Yeah, you know, that was big. You know, he's got the capability of knocking down those kind of shots. You know, he was struggling a little bit earlier making shots, but he came up with a big one there to at least give us some life. You know, and he had one right there at the end that did everything but go down.
It looked for a little bit, even though Tillman wasn't a huge factor in the game in the middle part anyway. It looked to me like you guys were going to have a little trouble with their size, man-to-man.
Right.
But your athleticism really took care of that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
Donovan had a great game.
Right, Donovan played great. You know, I mean, Tillman may not scored a whole lot, but he, you know, defensively, he's so good for him. He alters a lot of shots, changes a lot of things in there. He kept our big guys from doing anything offensively. You know, Donovan was one guy that was able to get down the lane, get some things, get fouled, get to the free throw line. You know, we just need a couple other guys that were aggressive enough and physical enough to do that.
What exactly happened in that latter part of the game? You guys were clearly trying to put the ball in Donovan's hands. They were keeping him from getting too close to the basket, and then they ended up getting a steal. And
yeah, we just had some bad turnovers. I mean, they went zone there. We weren't being very aggressive against that zone, and we had some costly turnovers. We got a couple shooters in there that we were hoping might, you know, take a little pressure off of Donovan there and make a shot or something, but we had some, you know, some unforced turnovers that led to layups for them at the other end, and that opened things up.
So, what's the next step?
You know, it's one game. It's not the end of the season. And it's you know, we can't let a game like this define your season. It's a tough one. Obviously, we'd love to have it. We'd felt a lot better, you know, with the win. But you know, hopefully we get. I mean, we know we get one more chance to play them, and we'd love to have two more chances to play them. And you know, those games are going to be bigger than this one. So you got to learn, and you know, we'll be better on next Friday.
Great.